So it's 5:20 and I'm back on the walking. It's another busy-ish week worth of training. I've got intervals tomorrow, run, and then we are doing a Zwift ride on Sunday. With pizza. The squirrel has pizza. So that is walk done. Lunch has been made, huge thanks to slow cooker. Now just to get ready for work, have some breakfast, finish my coffee, and decide whether I'm going to walk to work today or to the bus.
So that's the TT ride done. I did it on the road bike today because I couldn't be bothered to switch the power meter over from my road bike to my time trial bike and then switch it back for the rest of the week. So I've just done that. Went okay, burnt plenty of calories for a 30-minute ride. So I'm actually running late for work now. So I'm at the shops at lunchtime. I'm in the office today and all this week. I thought I'd go through what I've got planned this week. So this week, I've got tonight off because it's Monday night, time for shopping. Then tomorrow and Wednesday and Thursday morning, I'm out on the bike. And then in the afternoons, I'll be on Zwift. To it.
Hi! So, Chris has just picked me up from work because he's a lovely, lovely husband. I'm finished for the day. Chris is finished for the day. Gonna go home, chill, do the shopping. End of a working day, I'm gonna head off to do some physio. I've topped up my moisturiser for my sunburn, which for the most part has gone down. It is starting to peel on the shoulders, so I just have to refrain from peeling it. But that's better, which is good. It's now less painful. I'm gonna get my physio done, and then we've got to go do some shopping. It's day 2 of this week's training. I am up, albeit later than I would like it to be. I ended up having a 40-minute cat nap. But I'm out. I'm going to go around somewhere different. It's going to be really muddy underfoot because it's been raining quite a lot for the night, so I've actually got my hiking boots on today. I wrapped up a bit warmer because it's cold, which I think is probably not helping the feeling of being run down, considering it was super hot last week and I had sunburn. This week, the sunburn has gone, but it is super cold. Oh, and my sunburn is peeling, so yeah, I look like some, I don't know, diseased, zombie, flesh-ridden kind of person at the minute, which is all fun and games. But yeah, so kind of back on the training, just really tired. Change in temperature probably hasn't helped.
So whilst Jess is out on her walk this morning, I'm supposed to be out doing a 20-mile road ride. But after yesterday's rain, it's still pretty sodden on the ground out there. So, I can get away with doing all this training, like morning and evening sessions, if the weather plays ball. Otherwise, I don't have the time to clean my bike afterwards, so I can go out when it's dry and the bike's fine. It just goes in and out of the house. Whereas if it's wet, I then have to factor in time to clean the bike. Now we don't have a garden, so I can't just hose it down and clean it off. It has to sort of, it's like a more long-winded wiping it down, sometimes taking bits off and cleaning behind cassettes and cranksets.
So I've just got the bike set up on the turbo. Yes, I can do that by myself. It takes a lot of fighting with it, but I can do it by myself. And this is why I class myself as a part-time cyclist. Because I am learning some of the skills that I need, but let's face it, if something goes wrong with the bike and I'm out and about, I'm just going to walk that sucker home because I can carry it. So I've got the bike set up on the turbo. Now, the weather is actually not looking too bad, which is really annoying because I would like to go and do it around the park. I don't have to worry about loading up Zwift, and the laptop's just kind of really slow in a minute. But I also know that we've got 2 Zwift rides this weekend that we are leading, we are running. We are doing them throughout the rest of the year, so you'll be able to find out plenty about that. Just jump in one of the links down below. So because I know that we've got that coming up this weekend, it makes more sense to do my interval session on the turbo, so it's there and it's ready and it's also out the way. So we are on to Wednesday. It is another training day. I've got physio tonight, so normally I have my strength circuit, but we've flipped it around a bit because of my hill sessions. And tonight I've got my physio, so I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, and then that's it. So early night, catch up on some sleep, and not much else today. So on the early shift today, I'm heading out. I'm finishing my first coffee actually. I haven't done myself a second one. Yeah, I know. But yeah, heading out for the day, make my way up to work, can get everything sorted, maybe top this up by the time I get there, and go see the ducks.
So I didn't get up this morning on the road ride I've been planning. I am on the turbo session, but it got me thinking, should I feel bad for not doing a session that I wanted to do this morning just because it was cold and I didn't fancy going out dressed in all those layers? Or should I think, I program in like 2 workouts every day in the hope that I will hit most of them, so if I drop 2 or 3 here or there, it doesn't really matter. But every time I put one of those in, I have the intent to do every single one of them.
Doing some filming. Always makes me chuckle when he films. He's had a busy week of it this week because actually he's had 2 videos come out, which I think is the most he's had in a long time. So yes, you guys are very lucky. You get to see a little bit more of him. So I'm gonna head up. I think I'm gonna go around the park today. I've got quite bad leg cramp, which is less than ideal. I could do with it going away because I'm supposed to be running tonight. So go for a walk, see if I can ease it out, and then start another day. So just finishing up my walk, tonight I've got run training, so it's the same as I had last week. The good news is I've now done 2 runs and I haven't had any excess pain come back from them, which is really good. I am a bit sore at the minute, but it's not my hip, it's my back, which I just live with permanent back problems, so you know, there's nothing new there. But the fact that I haven't had any pain increase in my hip is really, really good. So I'm running tonight, see how I go. It's still very much monitor it, and I'm probably going to be keeping this up for the next few weeks or so, just to make sure that I don't get anything back before we even consider increasing it. So, you know, all very slowly. So, walk done, ready for work, coffee number 2 of the morning, which is quite typical of me. I've got the run workout tonight, so looking forward to getting out and doing that. Tomorrow I've got my strength circuit, and then Saturday and Sunday we are leading the Zwift social short ride, which is something that we've started up this year. We've got it going up until about winter time, and then we start our longer social rides, and then we have got some exciting stuff coming as well. So if you are part of Zwift and you want to find out a bit more about it, then go and check out the website in the description below, or drop a comment. If you're not part of Zwift and have some questions about it, then you can also drop a comment, and we have done several Zwift Outsider videos, so you can find out a bit more about it there. So it's Thursday evening, I'm off out for a run. I'm probably gonna just go around the park. I've put shorts on because it's really muggy outside. I don't know whether to take sunglasses because the sun is trying to come out, but at the same time it also looks like it's going to try and rain. So, hooray for British weather! Yeah, so I'm going to go do my run, walk. Chris is out at his MRI scan, so he won't be back till later. And see how I go. Round 3! So, that's the run done. Little bit of soreness. Again, I can't find my shirt. Again, it's to be expected. A little bit more sore this time, but I have had a bit of a sore back today, which is quite normal for me. So not overly worried about it. Going to keep a really close monitor on it. Little bit of pain in the shins, so just going to preemptively put a bit of ice on there and massage the calves. But managed it, enjoyed it. Did it with the Zombies Run app, so you can set up interval sessions on there. So it just gives you a nice kind of bit of a story to go along with, which is kind of cool. So yeah, you're basically leading zombies into the firing zone, which just makes the run go a bit easier, especially whilst I'm walking and running at the moment. It's going to be a bit different when I run, because then I can lose myself in my thoughts a bit more, whereas I tend to find with the walk running, I don't lose myself in the thoughts as much as if I'm just walking or just running. So there's that. So just going to have a shower, sort my legs out, sort out some lunch for tomorrow, and wait for Chris. So it is Friday. Today I've got a strength circuit, which I should still be able to do when I get there. I've just got to chuck a pair of shorts or something in my bag. That's the only thing I haven't got so far. I am going to have to do it out and about, but that's not too much of a problem because it's easy enough to do. ride it. So we're going up tonight. We're gonna have a night away, which will be a nice break for both of us. And then he's gonna go do some riding. I might go for a walk. We're just gonna enjoy the weekend. So looking forward to bringing you lots of footage based on that. So the plan was to get up early and take it for a walk, go out for a bit, try and catch the start of the Dragon Duathlon, because that starts today. Actually, I just stayed in bed. So it's 6:30, so it's not like drastically late. Yes, I'm going to back in bed, but I'm just enjoying the fact that I don't have to get up and do anything, so I can just lie in bed. So I'm going to drink my coffee, which I've brought my own coffee with me because theirs doesn't always taste great. The water doesn't help mine. And I'm going to check in the Dragon Duathlon because that started today. So this year they're going from Swansea up to Beaumaris. The weather is likely to rain first thing this morning in Swansea, but if it stays the same as it said it was going to, then by the time they get into Beaumaris, so the first one's probably due to get in about 5 o'clock tonight. By the time they get in there, it should be quite sunny. So, let's see. So, we're all packed up and ready to go. We've done a final sweep of the hotel because otherwise you can guarantee you're bound to forget something. On our way back home, and then we'll update you on how it all went. Bye! So it's Sunday morning and we are getting ready for our second Zwift social shorts ride. So this is something that we do just as a way to kind of connect with people on Zwift, and we hold them as social rides. At the beginning of the year we did longer ones. We would do an hour easy social. Over the summer I've done shorter ones, so ideally no more than about half an hour, 45 minutes max. Last month we took on sprints, so it's a great chance for people who know Zwift and know the routes to try and go and get like PBs and course records, but it's also a chance for people who are new to it to go and give it a go and go and try a sprint without kind of being thrown in the mix or trying to do it after a workout or something. And that's what we're trying to do with them. So we're doing the same with hills. So we're doing the 6 train, which isn't a hilly course, it is undulating, but there is a steep enough hill in there that anyone who's new to it can face the challenge of it, and anyone who's familiar with it can try and get a faster time. So it kind of accommodates for everybody. We are doing them over 2 days, so Saturdays will be at 6 PM and Sunday will be 10 AM, and then we can just try and catch people from different sides. And then coming up we've got lots of other really exciting stuff as well. So we are holding a race series over 3 months where we will have meetups but turn on the race results. So you can take it at your own pace, you can take it really chill and just enjoy the route, or there is that potential where you can go and race and try and beat everyone else. We've got a bigger challenge coming up in October, and then come November we hit another one of our hour-long social rides, and then in December we are doing a live stream Zwift kind of Christmas party. So we are going to do a route. It's an easier hour social ride, but we're just going to have some kind of party tunes going as best we can with YouTube and disco lights and just kind of enjoy the road. So yeah, that's us this morning. And then I've got pole fitness tonight. Chris, I'm not sure what else he's up to, but we'll see. Come join us for the rides.